Hello and good evening. I'm Steve Eager. First on Fox 4 News at 5:30 tonight. Two sisters were killed during a family outing and many other relatives are injured tonight. The family is from Dallas and one of the tires on their SUV blew out during their road trip. It all happened on Saturday, shortly before noon on Highway 130 south of Austin. That's the high-speed highway south of Austin. Investigators say 5 children were in the car at the time of the crash. None of the family members was wearing a seatbelt. Fox 4's Joangel Concepcion has been following this story. She's in our Dallas newsroom right now. Joangel.
Well, Steve, we were also told the kids were not in car seats at the time of the crash either. 3 are still in the ICU tonight and 2 adults are still being treated. We learned from family members today they packed into the SUV when their other car broke down. It's a last-minute decision they wish they could erase.
The Razzo family is recovering from serious injuries, but their wounds are much deeper than the eyes can see.
I couldn't believe it.
Ruben Razzo says he was traveling with 11 relatives along Highway 130 about a half-hour south of Austin when they started having problems with their GMC Yukon SUV.
I just remember that I looked at the mirror and I saw the tire just peeling off.
Ruben was sitting next to his 2 sisters in the front seat, 27-year-old Sonia Ramirez and 31-year-old Veronica Razzo, who was driving. Seconds later, he says Veronica lost control. The SUV flipped several times. 8 of the passengers were ejected.
And then when I got out, I just saw my nieces and nephews just scattered everywhere, and I just couldn't believe it.
Sonia and Veronica were killed in the crash. 9 of the passengers, including 5 kids, were taken by air ambulance to an Austin hospital in critical condition. The children all between the ages of 2 and 12. Investigators say none of the children were in car seats. No one in the SUV was wearing seatbelts. Days after the crash, reflection and regret.
We're going to be more careful and be safe and put our seatbelts.
The family says Veronica Razzo had dreams of becoming a baker and a business owner. We're told Sonia Ramirez was a medical assistant. Described as a loving mother of 4, 3 of her children were injured in the crash. Ruben says recovery will be a challenge, the children without their mother.
I know the kids, they're going to need us more because Sonia's not here anymore, but we'll be strong for them and be there for them.
The Lady of Lourdes Church in Dallas is accepting donations for the family. I'll make sure we have that on our website if you'd like to help. There's no word on when the remaining family members will be released from the hospital. Steve?
Okay, Joangel, thank you.